Right. Tom Parks here with cigarnews.com. We're talking to Matt Booth at the 80th IPCPR. Matt, thanks for spending some time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for spending time with me.
A lot of guys have read a lot about you in a lot of different publications. Thanks. So just for video, tell us a little bit about your history and how you got into cigars and a little bit about the back.
Well, let's go back to 1996. I joined the United States Marine Corps. I was an 0331, which for you out there in America that don't know the MOS numbers, that's machine gunner, infantry machine gunner. I served 4 years. I got out and moved to Hollywood to pursue a career in music, and that led me to meeting a bunch of artisans and crafty people, and turned me on to the craft of jewelry making, design, manufacturing, etc. I apprenticed under a gentleman in Los Angeles, learned the craft, and started building a collection. In 2008, I met Dylan Austin in an alley in New Orleans, trying to score blow. We immediately started talking about, is that okay to say?
It's done, that's fine.
Perfect. And through the process, talking about prices and the selection that was available to us there, we started talking about cigars, because that's what we like to pair, so pairing.
I don't want to be a weirdo because it might be in my joke already. And
2009 is when I met Dylan and some of the guys from Camacho through a mutual business associate in the fashion industry. Named Clay out of Atlanta. Clay, what's up? And we started talking about. I was already making premium accessories, cigar accessories. And I wanted to actually create a humidor, and I was kind of pressing them for an introduction to people that make humidors. So I wanted it to be custom, very nice, and something that I can dress in our shop, adornment, embellishment, etc. And the conversation quickly turned to the concept of creating a cigar. Of course, I was very intrigued, very interested, and the next thing I knew, I was on a plane to Honduras to blend or to learn the process of blending my first cigar. 2009 is when we released the first cigar, which went over like a bucket of bowling balls. It was a lot of hype and not a lot of delivery on the back end. Fortunately, the people of the cigar industry are incredibly very genuine cloth, similar to my own, and through a lot of perseverance, practice, a lot of handshaking and studying. I not only learned the craft, but learned the people and earned their respect. Last year we released the Namakubi, which was truly the next level for us, our Appetite for Destruction album, if you will. It was a smash hit, and that catapulted us to where we are today, which is the fastest growing brand within the Davidoff family of brands, which we're very fortunate to work with them as a partner in the cigar industry, possibly beyond in the future. And this year has been proof positive that we're nowhere near stopping. The momentum has been, just going on an exponential scale.
Right. Well, I know we picked up the Namakubi in our store, and it's done very well. And about 2 weeks ago, one of the reps brought us your new San Andres, and to me, that's been one of the best cigars I've tasted so far at the show. So tell us a little bit about that cigar and some of the other cigars that are coming out. I know the Dharma is another one.
Okay. San Andreas, the construction is simple. 4 different types of hunter and filler with a San Andreas wrapper from Mexico. Very affordable, very beautiful smoke. Good medium to medium plus body. The Daroma, our new limited, rides on the coattail of our limited edition from last year, Namakubi. Contains an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. This one we switched up the binder for a Brazilian, sweetens it up a bit, and a lot of power comes from the hunter and the Dominican filler. So it's a rock star. People who like the Namakubi, this one's a no-brainer.
It's a good cigar all the way around.
Thank you.
Every year at IPCPR, the same subject comes up over again, and it's a hot issue. Tell us your opinion of the future between the bricks and mortars, the internet, how that plays out over the next few years.
Well, all the kids need to learn how to play on the playground, okay? Because we're all part of this business and we're all in it together. And brick and mortar is truly, in my opinion, the backbone of the cigar culture. The catalog people, they have their place in the business, obviously, respectfully so, and as long as I know that, there's controversy when a brand will sell to a catalog, but you know, if everyone behaves themselves, you know, it shouldn't do anything but help the business, help the brand, and mutually beneficial. Makes sense?
It does.
Good.
It does. Great. Another one coming up in the near future, which is going to be a hot topic, and that is if we open up the trade embargo with Cuba, and where everybody goes with that. Have you guys thought about that long term? What do you see that as?
Well, you know, I think it's in everyone's best interest as American-based companies to position themselves as strongly as possible for the impact. But in my humble opinion, you know, I believe that you know, obviously, when that happens, the sales of Cuban cigars are going to be, you know, it's just going to be a Cuban explosion, I think, in our business. But as with anything, I think it's, you know, you want what you can't have. And I think year one is going to be amazing, year two is going to be amazing, and year three, I think they're going to start just getting back to business, you know, and they will assume their position in the humidor structure, you know, along with the rest of us.
Good, good.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, I'm sure you're a road warrior nowadays, supporting events like IPCPR. How many days a year are you spending on the road now?
You know, I don't count. I don't count, but it's a lot. I'm gone far more than I'm home.
Yeah.
And but you know, that's what gets the job done. Part of the business.
Good, good. Matt, anything else you want to add for our viewers?
Brush twice a day. Try not to look before you flush. Smoke 101 cigars.